The TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio. The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931. The Monster YouTube channel at RX931. And Twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. But let's start off with some greets.
Yes, let's do that. Saying good morning to Edward Villona, to Rhyme and Reason. Hello to Farmer Sanchez, who says, hoping Hazel's headache is okay na from last night. Actually, I woke up with a headache still. Feeling ko, Car, mga kakatawa ko kay Ariana DeBose before I went to sleep. Hello to Gay Manuel. And yes, that is the account indeed that we were talking about on Instagram.
What's it called again? Send it to me.
I will send it to you. Nag-private na siya.
Yung account?
Yeah, because people were like, their minions will attack you, right?
Yeah,
Because you're like calling them out. Hello to ODH. Good morning to Juice Blank, who both wanted to call for the One Republic giveaway we did earlier. Hello to Mar, and Mar says, nakakabaliw yung one bituin, two bituin ng One Republic. Parang 10 little Indians na.
One bituin, two bituin, three bituin.
I can't.
Counting stars.
Chino says, good morning, beautiful DJ. Sending love for the smiles you DJs give us every morning. Aw, I bought flowers for my female office mates a week late from the Valentine's Day. Hearts Month pa rin naman, diba? Oh, that's so sweet.
It is.
It's actually nice because, alam mo yun, kala nila tapos na yung
Pero
receiving of
pala.
flowers, may pahabol. Hello to Tin, who says, good morning, beautiful DJs, and good morning, cutie Mayi. Sige na nga, pati sa isa dyan, kahit lagi mo ako binubully. Oh, sino si isa dyan? Hello to Ronaldo Quino and to Martin Duenas.
Parang ang flirty nung, saka yung isa dyan, kahit
Sige
lagi niya ako inaasar.
Na-imagine ko yung uso ni Tin.
Kahit lagi ako inaasar. Saka yung ayaw pang sabihin ko sino. Yung
Oh my gosh! From
so...
the Chico Garcia School of Flirting. Thanks, Tin.
They're all learning from Chico.
Thank you.
Hi to Silver Skylark, and also saying hello to Mitch and Tino, Bogs Tutanes, and Z, who says, One Republic, itabi nyo na. Si Chico na ang ultimate cover star.
Thank you.
Good morning. Nahulaan namin eh.
I know.
In fair.
Ay, maganda rin naman yung ano. Parang too late to apologize. Too late. Parang too late to apologize. Too late.
Ay.
Maganda naman eh. Maganda naman.
Nandun ang ay sagot eh. It was right there. Sayang.
Kasi hindi ko naman alam yung ibang lyrics eh.
Kaya naka-loop lang yung part na yun.
Naka-loop lang yun. Parang too late to apologize. It's too late. Ay, nako.
That's it for the text line.
Yes, let's save the Twitter greets for later.
All right, so here we go. We've got our top 10 for today, courtesy of Duchess Gemai. Sorry, napalaban. Let's start off with Mike Ferrer.
Number 10.
Sorry, I unfriended you. Hindi naman kasi tayo friends in real life.
It's so easy. If you're not actually friends and you just, added each other at some point, andali, unfriend.
Yeah, just unfriend.
Ano lang kasi talaga, when you don't share that kind of... Kasi iba-iba tayo ng how we handle social media.
Yeah.
For others kasi, like on Facebook, it's not a big deal. It's like, oh, you wanna add me? Sure, add everyone. Ang hirap pag nag-meet yung dalawang magkaiba yung view nila of what social media should be. And then yung isa talagang gusto niya makakakilala lang niya. So, let's face it, it'll seem a little aggressive to somebody who doesn't really care who their friends are on Facebook.
Yeah.
Pag nasabihan ka ng, because we're not really friends, parang ang aggressive But what you mean is we're not like close. I mean, obviously I know you, but I don't consider you
As a close friend. It's true.
And it's just hard to tell someone that, even if they actually agree. Parang ang
Yeah.
sakit lang kasi masabihan na, sorry in-unfriend kita kasi hindi naman talaga tayo friends. Di ba parang like, whoa, okay.
That's hardcore.
Gee, thanks. Lalo na kunyari, let's say your office mates, for example. You're not close, but you're not friends either. So do you think, yan, sige, for example, an office mate that you don't really chat with, you're not really friends with, you've never really had more than like a one sentence each conversation. When they add you, would you add them?
I would.
Ako kasi I would
If I work with them, yeah.
If I work with them, yes.
Kasi parang out of courtesy, in
Yeah.
my opinion. Yeah. Coming from Miss Mema,
Number 9. Number 9.
sorry na palaban. Sorry, boss, if the presentation sucked. But literally, I just followed exactly what you wanted me to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
This is not going to be on me. I'm sorry.
I just followed your lead.
I just followed what you want me to do.
Literally. That's what I did.
Because I would have done it another way
Yeah.
if it were up to me.
If I were tasked to do this presentation, then it would come out differently. I
Pero-
literally gave you what you wanted.
Pero feeling ko somehow, mahanapan pa
Ay,
rin ng,
for sure.
ng butas na ikaw pa rin yung at fault and hindi sila.
Na-experience mo na ba yun? Nahanapan ka na ng butas?
Ay, saan?
Ikaw ba? Kayo ba? Let me return the question.
Hindi, yun ang tanong eh. Yun
Feeling
ang
ko lahat
tanong.
naman tayo.
Nahanapan
ng butas. At-
Siguro, no, at one point or some more than others.
But,
Yeah.
so, how many holes do we have?
A lot.
A lot.
No, because I was watching Ant-Man, and they pointed that out. How many holes does a human being have?
Your ear holes, your nose holes, your mouth.
And then 2 at the bottom.
For some.
There's 3.
What do you
Kasi
mean
it's
there's-
kind of-
well, actually.
It's kind of tough eh. Like, what exactly do you mean by holes? I mean, like, gets. Kasi for example, your pores are all holes.
They're all holes
Yeah.
too.
So
yeah.
it's kind of tough. Even your follicles are holes.
Because they did give an answer, but I was like, I can contest
Your ears
that
have
answer.
holes.
And
Yeah,
it's
so it's
so-
like your ears, and then how about your eyes?
Yun
Do your
nga, I
eyes have holes too?
I was going to
Oo
say,
nga eh.
are those considered holes?
I guess not because merong may nakapasok.
May
Oo.
harang.
Yes.
So technically, it should be the 2 ears.
So 2, 3,
nose, mouth.
5, 7?
How about the nipples?
Those
No,
are not
they-
holes.
there
Those are
aren't
not
holes.
Yeah, but how are they how are they supposed to feed their
They're
babies?
not really holes though.
They're
like,
porous.
right.
Parang ganon.
But then that's the same as the one down there for men.
Like for example, yung sa urethra, the urethra, let's call it that. It's a hole, but it's not a hole. You know, like hole kasi, like for example, your ears, pwedeng pasukan ng insect. The urethra, you kind of like have to force yourself into. I mean, it's not like open. You know what I mean? So it's kind of difficult when that is. Kasi kunyari talagang like by sheer virtue, even your bum isn't really a hole. Like it's not like, you know what I mean, as opposed to your ears,
But-
your nostrils.
But
Your mouth.
but where does the milk come from? Isn't it coming from somewhere? Doesn't that make that a hole too?
Pero,
Hindi nga, in the same vein ng parang...
Ng urethra.
Yeah.
So that means men have less like holes than women.
kasi di ba sabi nila?
Oh, for
if-
sure. Because just peeing, for example, if we're gonna count like where the pee comes out, then it's a different hole than like the general hole where you give birth.
Sa girls kasi it's trickier eh. Like there's a think of it like a compound. Isa yung gate pero maraming mga pintuan sa loob.
That is true.
Di ba? Parang ganon. Unlike with
Isa
men.
lang naman yung, I mean, there
Yeah,
are
isang
only
gate.
2. Yeah.
Pero within the big gate, may dalawang doors.
Dalawa?
Diba? The wee and the main,
Ay, hindi. Yun na nga yung... you mean the gate? Yeah, the gate.
right? Parang, may isang gate, diba? Yung front gate. Tapos may dalawang doors.
Yes, yung main door. Tsaka yung
At saka yung parang
little door.
Little door.
Oo.
Hey, if the kids aren't getting sex ed in school, they'll get it from us.
Yes.
Oo. Iba pa yun dun sa back door. Ibang bahay yun.
Ibang bahay yun eh. Oo. Ano yun? Guest house.
Guest house!
Guest house. Kasi yung iba nagpapatira sa guest house, yung iba hindi. Parang,
Nagpapatuloy.
Ano?
Let's use the term nagpapatuloy.
Yung iba nagpapatuloy sa guest house, yung iba hindi. This is our guest house. So,
And importante, make sure they know. Magpapaalam ka muna.
Yes.
Hindi bigla ka
Consent.
hindi yung
Consent.
bigla ka na lang, trespassing yan.
Trespassing yun.
Oy.
Bigla ka na lang papasok sa guest
hindi
house.
pwedeng ganun.
No, you can't do
Ay,
that.
you cannot.
Tsaka
You
ano
got-
ha,
You
kahit
cannot.
binigyan ka ng permiso pumasok doon sa main house,
Wag ka
bigla
basta-basta,
na lang,
ha? Oo.
Parang, teka, akala ko sa, main house ka.
Kakatok ka muna.
Bakit ka
muna?
Bakit ka pumasok sa back door? 'Di ba dapat sa harap lang?
I-announce
I mean,
mo
sa
yung
front
ano mo,
door. Oo.
Arrival mo, 'di ba?
Grabe
Oo.
talaga.
Ito sabi ni what's this, si John Sinai, unholy. Pasok, fisher them, Sam Smith.
Oo.
Sabi ni Mar, basta dapat laging malinis daw yung guest house. Oo naman,
Ay, oo
syempre.
naman,
Hello.
Yes.
Of course.
That has to always be clean.
Yes, use a bidet.
Coming from Higa Millennial.
Number 8. Number 8.
Sorry na palaban for not wearing clothes with matchy-matchy colors. Kadire, what are we, high school? But do people still do that? I don't
What do you
think-
mean?
Like matchy-matchy pag couples?
Some people
Some
do it.
people do.
I mean,
Don't you have
some people are into it.
No, not really.
don't you have like
Yung may mga couple shirts
couple
and stuff.
outfits?
We've never had a
with
couple
Baby
outfit.
Whale?
Never. I mean, like, if ever, because we tend to gravitate toward certain colors, but that's it. And
Yeah.
hello. Like,
I've never in my life done this or wanted
ako
to.
rin. Never din ako. Never done this. Like, matchy-matchy. Unless it's for I don't know, Halloween.
You know what? Because
party
even
or
like with
something.
my family growing up, like whenever, kunyari, magsisimba, tas yung biglang pareho kayo ng outfit. Like, usually, like one will change. Even in
change?
the family. Yung parang we kind of like find it funny. And we're like, are we going to like a dance or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, minsan may magpapalit or sometimes we'll just laugh it off. But, you know,
Kasi same color
we find it funny.
I'm okay with same color. I mean, obviously, you're bound to wear the same color as somebody else. Wag lang exact.
Yeah.
Like, wag lang yung exact hue.
But I mean, no shade to those who are into
Yeah, oo
it.
naman, oo
If
naman.
you like it,
Ako just
go
not
for
my...
it.
It's not my thing.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And coming from emo fats,
Number 7. Number 7.
sorry na palaban. Sorry, pero girlfriend mo, yung pumunta sa kondo ko. Eh, late na, kaya pinatulog ko na dun. Ay, may grab, may angkas. Pwedeng find your way home.
In your fantasies, kaninong condo nyo gusto makitulog? Meron ba?
Condo?
Or like
Makitulog?
house? Parang kunyari, sleepover with anybody.
Sleepover?
Ay, hindi ko alam kung ba't tinanong ko, wala rin namang sasagot ng maayos sa tanong ko.
Pwedeng World Cup team.
World Cup team! Ay, alam ko na. Team Friends.
Among others. Among others.
I
And-
see.
Wait. Why is... Okay, I'm so confused. I am so confused. I have to ask my Twitter guru na nothing escapes Hazel.
What is
What
it?
is this thing that's been going around? Apparently, it's an old episode of the Kardashians where somebody's singing with Kanye and Drake there. Na para siyang nag-audition. Okay, like Kylie brought a friend, and then they
think
kind
I
of
know this
they
episode.
Mia,
Pia Mia.
and then they made her sing Drake's song in front of Drake.
Yes, I know this
Right,
episode.
right. And then, pero remember, this is old, right?
Oh, like very old.
And then, there's this new parang, I don't know if it's a parody of somebody doing the same thing, pero obviously, well, I don't recognize the other people, but she's singing in a restaurant with a long table and people like looking kind of weird then, parang yung kay Pia Mia. And then, are they related to each other? Is it a parody of the Pia Mia thing?
I don't
Or
think
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Wait, let me check the new one that you're talking about.
Yung parang she's just singing in a table and
Right.
and you know how like
Oh, this is a different show though.
oh it's a show. But
is it this one?
but it yeah. I don't recognize any of the people, but it's the same song. They're singing the same Drake song.
Oh.
So I don't know if it's is she parodying the old Pia Mia thing? With
I
that?
think it's mostly like it's giving the same energy.
Same song eh. Like exact same song.
Is it the same?
Is it- it is,
girl?
it is. I
It
checked.
is. It's Pia Mia.
Right?
Right?
So it's kind of like
It's like
Why are
Vogue
they-
and Ariana DeBose.
why are they doing it again? So wala lang kasi I mean it keeps popping up on my timeline and I'm like, am I missing something? What's going on here? But this is very American. Very, very American,
yeah.
So
It's a thing apparently.
it's a thing. So maybe people are recreating it when they're in a long table restaurant somewhere. They'll start singing that song. I don't get it.
Or no, I feel like this is from a show maybe.
Okay.
This is from a show, I feel like. And then like it's like I said, it's
Giving
basically the same energy.
Okay. And from 7070,
Number 6. Number 6.
sorry na palaban, true story, a friend once said to another, sorry kahit, honestly, hindi ko pa rin naintindihan, ba't ako nagsosorry? Ayun, mula nun, hindi na sila nag-usap ever.
Oh no.
Yeah. Because it's a little condescending. If you really want to get to the bottom of things, if you really want to know why they're angry, you wouldn't say that. Kasi you can explain it in a nice way na, honestly, I don't know what I did. Can you tell me so that
Yeah.
at least I know
Yeah.
where to go to from here?
I
Kasi pag
think-
dinismiss mo na yun, I don't even know what I'm saying. Sorry,
I think it's
but I'm
important
sorry.
to ask like what upset them to begin with. Kasi parang if you just say sorry without actually trying to find out what that was about, then parang how can you be sincere?
At may ganun pa. Meron ka pang, I'm sorry, but honestly, I don't even know what I'm being sorry about.
Yeah.
Ay, parang like, wow, thanks. You just completely disregarded whatever it is I'm feeling.
Then just don't apologize if you don't mean it.
Right?
Some people din kasi, they don't want to tell you what you said or what you did. They want you to like reflect and
wag
figure
din
it out
ganon.
yourself. Pero
Wag
to
din
be
ganon.
honest,
Oo.
sometimes you just have to tell them exactly what, made you feel that way.
At saka sometimes it doesn't apply kasi. Kunyari, you're a very sensitive person. And they said something that hurt your feelings.
And let's say they're very insensitive.
And they're very, or kahit sabihin na natin hindi insensitive. Pero to them, it's not really
Yeah.
a big deal.
Yeah.
You have to explain. Na maybe to you, it was nothing.
Yon.
But to me, I
It
was
was
really
a big
hurt.
deal.
I'm
Oh
not
my
saying
gosh,
that
yes.
I'm not saying that you should be hurt if that happened to you, but it happened to me.
You know what?
And I got hurt.
I've seen this multiple times play out, like with friends.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've been a part of it as well myself.
on both sides.
On both
Yeah.
sides. On both sides. And I feel like the best way to go about it is just to communicate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kasi otherwise, you're just gonna harbor those ill feelings for a
True.
long time.
Because
Yes.
if you're somebody who's very, very close to me, if you tell me that, I did something that hurt you, pero like legit, I didn't mean to, I would be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, trust me when I say that I didn't mean to hurt you, but you know what? Like, I'm really sorry. Pero
Diba-
pag hindi tayo close, I have to admit, there's a part of me that's like, it's harder to
I
apologize.
get it. I get it. Ako naman coming from the person na yung, because I'm very sensitive, most of the time, I give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, I probably wouldn't point it out anymore. Kasi alam ko naman na you did not intend to hurt me. But parang it's inevitable for me to at some point bring it up. Kasi parang nahihirapan din ako to just dismiss how I feel. Like if, if kunyari, you offended me or you hurt me by what you said. Sige, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna call you out right then and there. I'll let it sit for a little bit. If I can let it go, I'll let it go. But if it really, if it gets to me talaga, then I'll probably send you a message to tell you exactly like what you said and how it made me feel. Just so you can, take it from there.
Yes.
You want to apologize. I would expect an apology. If you don't apologize, and I'd be like, okay, you're just a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kasi for me,
Truthful.
it also depends on the person. If I trust the person, then 9 out of 10, I would probably let it pass. Minsan nga 10 out of 10. Like if I don't doubt your personality. Like alam kong
Ganun ka lang talaga.
ganun ka lang talaga and you don't mean to hurt. When I sense malice, that's when it becomes a problem.
Pero the thing with that is, it's also a problem yung you just let them be kasi ganun lang talaga sila. Because I feel like, if you don't call them out, and you just accept that ganun lang talaga sila, then they're just gonna be that way forever.
That's true. Pero,
Which is also bad because baka, alam mo yun, dumating sa point na punong-puno ka na
Totoo
when you
rin yan.
explode,
totoo rin yan. Pero,
Diba?
I'm kinda like that with people. Kung kunyari medyo na ano na kita na you're a friendly force, I have a tendency to be like that. But I do admit, like, baka like one day bigla na lang maputukan kita.
Ay,
Kasi,
saan?
hindi. Kasi like, pero
hindi,
gets,
pag
like,
ganyan, I feel like every now and then you call them out.
yes.
Just not
Yeah.
like all the time.
And-
like you
and
let some things
My
pass, but then
my version of calling you out.
isn't like legit na parang
It's
serious.
not literal. It's you have to know when I'm already calling you out because it's not very obvious.
Yeah, no, he does it in
Yeah.
a very like motherly way.
Like I do it in a I'll say it without saying it. I'll let
In a
you know
motherly
without
way?
telling you.
In a very motherly.
So ibe-breastfeed ka niya.
Yes.
Bago ka niya i-call out? Yun ba yan?
Yes, it'll be like,
No.
let's say,
Paano?
Spanking.
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 Oh.
Spanking on the front.
But
Like on the
And-
face, here. Like a bad boy. On the forehead.
Slapping na yun.
Bad boy. Spanking on the chest. Bad boy, like that. No, but that's the thing. That's how Chico handles, well, me. When we're driving to Eastwood and he has to call me out.
alam mo pag kumalat na pinaspank. Galing tayo sa spanking tapos hihirit ka ng that's how Chico deals with it.
That's how he and then he'll go like he'll snap my hand and go, Mark, ikaw kasi.
Bad boy.
Bad boy.
You've been a bad boy.
Ikaw kasi Marky, dapat ganito. But in a very
Ganon.
nice way. In a very nice way. Not in like, Huy, Marky! Ganun ako eh. We're the opposite. Kasi when it's me and Chico, Chico, that's a wrong Pokemon! I'd say it like that.
Ganon.
So we're very
Tapos
different.
ako naman like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I used the wrong Pokemon.
Oh my God.
Si Hazel parang, what is this hellhole I'm in?
Kailan yung next na raid nyo? Parang dapat kayo ang i-raid.
Parang alam bigla may dadating ng mga police. Raid!
Oo, ganon.
Raid! And from Coco Hernandez,
Number 5. Number 5.
sorry na palaban, I am so sorry. But, if you look cheap next to me, that's on you, not me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to dim myself
dress down for
dress
you.
down for you. I mean, I'm not doing this to put you down, but this is how I present
This is
myself.
how I dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to
It's not my
step up.
problem. Step
Step
up.
your P up.
Step your pee up. But the thing is, what you do is you ask them what they're gonna be wearing, because there are times when they're like semi-formal or semi-casual or whatever, and sometimes people get that confused, and one person comes semi-formal, the other one comes
So
semi-casual.
you have to ask. So kunyari, sa umaga, mga 5:30, tatawag ako. Tapos, what are you wearing? Ganon.
Tan tan now now. Nothing.
Hindi, hindi kasi di ba, kailangan tatanungin mo kung ano yung suit. Napapa-facepalm na si Hazel. And,
Sige
We're
ka,
like-
Chico.
What Pokemon shirt are you gonna be
I know, right?
wearing today?
Exact. You know what?
alam mo, speaking of wardrobe, so Baby Will and I were talking, like, I have to buy na nga new clothes. Tsaka parang I want to buy, sabi lang, hindi pa ako tapos, I want to buy, yung shirt na walang mga Pokemon sa harap. Sabi ko, sige na nga, bibili na ako ng plain shirt.
I love Baby Will.
Ang bilis talaga ng mga shirt na walang print na Pokemon sa harap.
Because the thing is, Chico, I can't believe we have been in the same radio show for the past 4 years and we still have not worn the same shirt.
Actually, that's true.
Never, not once have we wore the same.
It's like a roulette, like a Russian roulette.
Because
kind
you
of.
'Cause there's
own
only like-
a lot of identical shirts.
Yeah, no, because I
Yan,
mean,
yung suot ni Markki ngayon.
this
return
one,
ako niyan.
he wore that I think yesterday.
Yeah, like it's easily like hello, kung nangongolekta ka ng Pokemon shirts, for sure, you probably have like most of
same
them.
stuff.
Siguro I'd say 80% of Pokemon shirts from that company, from that brand.
From this brand.
we probably have it already.
Because we also have that store in Eastwood, so it's the easiest one to really get, and it's cheap. So I mean, so we go and we buy the same shirts and
Exactly.
hope that the other one doesn't wear it for a couple
But you
shirts
know what?
moments.
It really happens in real life. There was this one. Ito yung weird. It was a shoot. It was a shoot for a company that Gino and I, when we were still co-hosts, parang they got us for a shoot. So we arrived in BGC or Makati. Pagdating namin, pareho kami ng polo. Like literally the same polo.
Did one of you change or did you just go with
And
it?
we didn't have any ano. Tapos tawa ng tawa yung the brand that we were supposed to shoot for. Tapos sabi nila, hindi ano na lang, parang couple
feel
shirt
like-
na lang. Tapos, alam mo yung we literally just had to style it differently.
Yun, you can style it differently naman. Like maybe the other one would like fold
Ganon.
the thing, the
Ganon.
other one would just
Pero nakakatawa, mukha kaming little twin stars na, alam mo yun, like literally same shirt. Pero like, yeah, that's why it kind of pays to always have an alternative shirt in your car.
You know what?
Para
Oh my
biglang-
gosh.
This is
pagbiglang
why a
ano.
lot of people are into ukay-ukay.
Yep.
Kasi parang
Yep.
the chances of you showing up to an event,
Yeah,
you know, with someone wearing the same thing, very slim, like almost non-existent.
Yeah.
May ano pala kayo? Cartoon kayo ni Gino. You know the Pinky and the Brain?
What's that?
Pinky and the Brain. One is like a smart mouse and the other one's this big guy, big mouse.
I don't know that.
Well, watch it. Anyway, your version is Twinkie and the Bear.
Ay, nako. Sabi ko na nga ba eh. Doon
Pwede naman
papunta.
eh.
Mm-mm. And from Call Me Rovi,
Number 4. Number 4.
sorry na palaban. Sorry na tarayan kita kanina ha. Lumalabas kasi ng kusa yun in the face of incompetence. So, it's like, I don't mean it to come out,
Yeah.
but yeah, you bring that out in me.
And you know, sometimes you feel bad, especially when you end up making someone cry.
And tsaka pag pag incompetence kasi, sometimes it's not their fault.
That's
Sometimes
true.
as opposed to attitude kasi pag attitude, yung kunyari, binibigyan ka ng attitude, yun yung parang masarap tarayan.
Ay, ang malala pag parang incompetent
Pag both.
na may attitude
Yeah.
pa.
Ayun nga. Pero
Oh,
gets.
that's the worst. But usually they go hand in hand. Because
Yeah.
it's a defense mechanism for the incompetent.
Totoo. Although
Yeah.
maraming combinations din yan kasi marami din yung magaling, kaya sila mataray.
Yeah.
And then meron din nung mabait pero incompetent.
Kasi kaya sila mabait to make up for the incompetence.
Yeah, because they know na wala silang ipagmamalaki. So yeah. So
Yeah, there's
that's
that
tough.
too.
For
I
me,
guess.
just don't be incompetent.
That's true.
Like, kung may attitude ka, okay lang. But just don't be
At
incompetent.
saka, do something that you're good at.
Yeah.
So if you're incompetent in this, maybe you should find
Something else.
something where
I agree.
you'll excel.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure wala naman tao na not good at anything.
True.
Just have to find your niche.
You have to find what you're good
specialty.
at.
From Al Macchiato,
Number 3. Number 3.
sorry na palaban. Sorry, I'm not going forth and procreating because I know for a fact we can't afford childcare. That's called being responsible.
Yes. Oh,
Amen.
amen.
Not everyone will be as self-aware and think far ahead to say, you know what, we're going to struggle
You know what?
if we have a child.
I actually love, di ba yung the whole Chelsea handler thing?
Oh my
That went
gosh.
so viral
Yes.
and like people,
Forgot
a
to do
lot of
that for
people called her out and like they were mad. But I'm also loving all the comments I'm seeing now na parang people who actually have children who are on her
On
side.
her side.
They're like, you know what? I have kids and I'm not offended by this. So parang, kasi di ba, I don't think she was trying to be offensive.
Kasi look, if somebody who is a mother made a similar video, pero extolling naman the virtues of having a child.
Would you
Would you
call
get
them
mad?
out? Yeah, exactly.
Diba? Kumbaga, you're just saying, this is what makes my life awesome.
Yeah.
So if you can give the reasons why being a mother is what makes your life awesome, that's great. Good for you. But if you do something like what she did, which is like, look at how I love my life because I don't have a kid, parang it's valid
I
too.
love it kasi it just
It's valid
basically
too.
it's disproving what society has been telling us forever. Na parang,
Yeah.
you know, as a woman, if you don't have kids, then parang you're not,
Not
really
complete.
and you're
That's
not like living your
terrible.
life's purpose.
Terrible.
Because, you know, for a long time, that was like the thing that most people
Actually, until now.
apparently judging
Until now.
from like all the comments, diba? Pero yun nga eh, there's that thing na parang, you have to see it from the other side as well.
Yeah.
Because maybe you don't think our life is awesome, but you know, doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Accurate.
And from Maxim de Winter,
Number 2. Number 2.
sorry na palaban, sorry na palakas yung high five ko, at saka sorry na high five kita sa muka.
Ay.
Violent.
Did you ask for it though?
Violent. And
And the top entry. Number 1. Number 1.
comes from Snow Angel.
No Angel says,
Sorry, if sa akin bagay, lahat ng clothes na gusto mo, alam nga namang hindi ko bilhin just because you like them first. Ooh, this is tricky. How would you feel about that? Yung ikaw yung nagsabi sa kanya na gusto mo tong clothes na to, but then after trying it on, it doesn't really look good on you. So he or she tried them on themselves, bagay sa kanila, and they ended up buying everything that you wanted. Will that piss you off? If hindi mo naman bibilin?
No. I'd find it great that
I
at least they bought it.
Ako, I wouldn't care. I couldn't care. But
Yeah,
the
I
point
wouldn't
is,
care either.
I'm not buying them.
I wouldn't tell them again if it made
If
me feel a certain way.
a certain way.
Pero kasi may times na like, you know, sometimes I go shopping with a friend. Tapos, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that. But it doesn't fit me or it doesn't good on me. Try it on. And then ako pa yung,
Pag ikaw yung nag-udyok,
iuudyo ko pa siya na get it. Because this is like, it's such a good
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 deal,
look, you
and
know.
it's a good look.
Go,
Yeah.
buy it. I'm that friend. But I
Yeah.
don't like the whole sneakiness of like, ako yung may gusto, tapos out of nowhere, you're like, I'll just get it. You know what I mean? But if ako yung nag-encourage, then I don't have a problem with that.
or sige, what if hindi ka naman nag-udyok? You tried it on, so syempre kasama mo siya. So, syempre you'll ask her opinion. Hindi naman ikaw yung nag-udyok, pero tinanong naman niya sa'yo. Like, if you're not buying it, are you okay if I buy it?
I don't have a problem with it if it's not a pattern. Kasi it could just be, you know, maybe you just like the same thing.
Right,
Diba?
right.
Hello, kung pareho naman kayong pumunta doon, sabay nyo lang naman nakita or something like that, it's
Basta
fine.
wag parang all
Pero
the time.
kung may parang, kung parang I notice na you're copying me, or like, you seem to get all the stuff that I say I like, then medyo red flag siya for me. So I'll just stop sharing with you the stuff that I like.
Two things. Good thing I'm not a girl, and good thing I don't go shopping with Hazel.
But the thing is, I don't go shopping with people usually.
Uh-oh.
I shop by myself. I don't really like,
No, 'cause
and I don't ask people's
Like for
opinions of like, what do you think I should get it? I'll get what I want. You know what I mean?
I'm literally one of those guys that, for example, like I'm going shopping for shoes or whatever, and they don't have the size of the person I'm shopping with. Like, for example, Kai is 11, and Kai is size 13 feet, and I'm size 11 feet. So like they don't have it in his size. They only have it in my size. So I ended up like getting it, and Kai is okay with that. You
but
get
that's
me?
different because that's your brother. You know what I mean? Like if it's a sibling, I think it's more
Parang it's
likely
fine.
na you're gonna shop together and you're probably gonna like the same things or ganon.
Yeah.
Parang iba kasi if it's like just if it's a friend, especially if it's not like a super close friend. I don't know. Because I've experienced it. You kind of notice that someone's copying you and it's like, okay, well, whatever.
Forward mo
it
sa
looks
akin.
better on me.
Check ko
But
sa ibang,
alam mo yung
check ko
ganon.
sa ibang branch. Baka meron.
Yeah.
Pero for me, if you don't want people to copy your style,
Go by yourself.
go shop by yourself. And anyway, style is very personal. Even if they get the same thing, they're probably not gonna wear it the way you would.
You're probably gonna wear it a
So-
different
That's
way. Yeah,
Hindi, parang yun
exactly.
nga. Parang kami ni Markki. We have so many common Pokemon shirts. But, so far, so good.
Hello. Can you believe it? What is the probability?
That's
like
true.
Markki would wear his with a cap. Chico would never wear a cap because Chico doesn't wear caps.
I always wear a cap because I don't like to
Exactly.
fix my hair in the morning.
And ano pa, like literally napaka-finite nung, like literally it's less than 20 shirts.
Yeah.
Na
Yeah.
I'm sure magkakamuka. Pero for some reason, hindi kami nagsasabay.
But the thing is, like, okay, so most of the time I wear plain shirts, like no prints. But once in a while, very rarely, do I wear printed shirts. But Chico always wears printed shirts.
Tsaka you style things differently. Like Markki would wear pink boots and Chico would wear stilettos.
Hindi, Markki would
No.
wear pink
Chico
boots.
would wear kitten heels. Lalo na ngayon masakit yung likod niya.
Oh my gosh, mistress
heels.
is shaking.
More like Birkenstock. More like Birkenstocks.
Ay.
And there you go. The top 10, sorry na palaban. We do have one more batch. We'll play a couple of songs in the RX booth, but we will be back or stay on Facebook Live.
Not down to us. Did you watch the new episode of Last of Us, by the way?
Not yet. I'll watch later.
I watched it
I
last
totally
night.
forgot because, like I said, I've just been in my Australian Survivor zone, so I haven't been watching anything else. But yeah, I remembered it when I went to bed. I was like, oh, nga pala, no? Last of Us.
Is
I
it only
forgot.
6 episodes by this season?
Not sure. But also, the finale of Physical 100 is today.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Ugh.
Do you finish na? Like the second to the last episode?
Which one?
So alam mo na
yes,
yung Final
yes.
Four. Okay.
Yes. Final 5.
Final five.
Final
yes.
5.
Mm-mm.
No, I only know Final 4 minus the last one na hindi pa na-announce.
Yes. But it will be Final 5. So.
Yes, tomorrow we'll find out.
I hope. Kasi yung
I
bet ko nandun sa last eh.
Alam mo yung huli ko napanood? Yung ano pa? Yung nung sabay-sabay pa tayo nag-start.
Ano ba? You have to continue
Which one?
it.
Physical 100?
Yeah, physical
Finish
yan.
it na.
Yeah, I
kasi
will.
To be honest, there are times like, for example, I'll just watch the first challenge and then I'll just scroll through the second the same challenge, right? But a different group doing it because I'm like, the first one is the most exciting one, and then you know exactly what they're gonna do the second time around, so you're just like fast
Pero
forward.
kasi yun nga, parang the fewer the contestants, the more na
you get invested.
Yeah, and you get to know them. You actually remember their names. Na kasi it's so hard in the beginning. Ang dami nila. Tapos the names are so difficult to remember pa.
Yeah, I mean, hello.
So, yeah. But, I narrowed down my favorites na rin naman pretty much to like 2. towards like siguro mga at the halfway point of
Ako
the
kasi
show.
ganun pa because, di ba, nasa super start pa lang ako. Like,
Tapos yung two
episode
faves
2
ko
pa lang
pa.
ako. Hindi ko pa sila kilala.
Ako yung two faves ko pa
Ganito.
magkalaban dun sa last phase, dun sa last semifinal. Nandun sila sa yung pabitin. Hindi mo pa alam. Although alam ko na nawala na yung isa. But anyway.
Yes, Adrian. Very, very great performances from both. Is that her name, Bella Ramsey?
Yeah. Bella Ramsey.
That's her. That's
Her real name.
Her real name. For some reason, because like in what do you call it, Game of Thrones, there's Ramsay Bolt. Is that his name? Basta. So I'm like, is she from the house of Ramsey? Sino yung Jang Unsil? Sorry, I don't know their names. I just know like
I just know
the big guy with the beard.
Cho Sung Hoon and si Sun Yung Bin.
What's the name of
Kasi
the
they're
big
my
guy? What's the name of the big
favorites.
guy?
The one that got eliminated at some point.
No. This recent one. This,
Si J, yung malaki, the
yeah,
biggest
the
one.
biggest one. Yeah, the one who beat
I don't know
your
his
fave.
name. My fave?
Yung sa leg. The older
My
man.
yung fave ko nandun sa last one eh, na hindi pa decided kung sino,
No,
diba?
no. I mean the older man. Remember the older man with when they were doing the thing with their legs, the parang arm wrestling.
Yeah, yun nga, siya nga. Oo,
What's
that
his
guy.
name again?
I don't remember his name.
Ay nako, I'm not good with these names. Even English names, I'm not good at either. Like literally me watching Perfect Match, I'm just like that tall guy, that short girl, that tall girl, the blonde one. Like literally, I don't know their names.
I remember Daddy Nick.
Which one's Daddy Nick again?
The Circle.
Yes.
Kasi I liked him in The Circle also.
I actually like him in this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick's I remember Nick, and I also remember.
I remember the brunette also.
You
the
know
girl.
who I can't. What's her name? The annoying one. The annoying one.
I don't remember. Yeah, I'm like you. I forget names unless I'm like super into them. Tapos naaalala ko sila pag ginugol search ko na sila multiple times. That's how I remember.
But Savannah. I like Savannah's the Filipina girl.
Yeah. There.
I didn't like
remember.
her on the circle, but I actually like her here
In Perfect Match.
in Perfect Match. I don't like the girl na kaaway niya.
Si Savannah rin. Yeah, I remember Savannah also. But what's the name of the... Yon, si Francesca.
Oh, Francesca.
I remember Francesca.
I cannot stand that girl. She's so entitled, and she feels like she can get anything she wants. I'm sure she's hated by the gays.
Sige. So, who's your like bet to take it all sa Physical 100? Because my money's on Yoon Sung Bin.
Wait,
Si Yoon Sung Bin yung may coach. Yung coach niya yung nag-take over nung... Remember that challenge? Kasi parang... Yung kalaban nung malaki.
I have a feeling it's gonna involve running. It's gonna involve other things too. So it's not gonna be that big guy who's gonna win.
Basta ako, Team Yoon Sung Bin. I hope he takes it all. I hope he wins.
Okay.
Ang dami morning crush. Ang dami kong morning crush pa naman na nakapila.
5 participants who the Fire of Prometheus, si Park Jin Young, the runner.
Yeah. Not my favorite.
Jo Jin Hyung is the bigger guy.
That's the, yeah.
And then si Kim Min Chol. Which one is the wings of Icarus again? The one where
God,
they
I
have to
don't know.
climb the rope.
I just know Yoon Sung Bin. Hold on.
He's the mountain climber.
Monster RX93.1. We're back with the final batch of the top 10, and we're still live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube talking about Physical 100 because we're also excited. Today is the finale. We're going to be watching. I am Team Yoon Sung Bin, so good luck, Yoon Sung Bin. Hello to some monsters locked in, like I am Gitu. Good morning to Angeli again, who says, is there a winner for the One Republic tickets already? I've been calling relentlessly for the past 20 minutes.
Oh, we did it.
Yeah, we did it. We gave away the tickets. But you know what, Angeli, just stay tuned because the other shows will also give away tickets. So make sure you tune into them and wait for them to tell you how you can win. Hi to Kenneth Kando, who says, from office presentation to biology real quick. Maybe the conversation about holes. Hello to Kelly Lawrence. And Kelly says, TMR nyo naging siniskwela.
Bakit siniskwela?
Kasi nga we were educating people about the body parts. Hello to my friend Rai, who's locked in. And she says, hirap kasi pag hindi nakikinig yung isa, lalo pag gaslighting, lol. Hello to Mitch, and good morning to Timothy and Isabel. Yeah, I think that's it for greets.
All right, so we've got our top 10 for today. Let's start off by thanking Duchess Gemai. Thank you for the
Thank
topic.
you.
Sorry na palaban. Let's start off with Emo Fats. Sorry if tinalo ko pa rin yung entry mo na ginugol mo pa.
Ay,
Kinuha mo pa sa Google search.
wala sa Google yan.
Eh ako, I just top
Nasa
of my
puso
head.
ni Chico yan.
Yeah.
Nasa head ni Chico. Wala.
No, I get no complaints. And from Al Macchiato,
Number 9. Number 9.
sorry na palaban. I'm so sorry I set the bar too high. Honestly, I didn't even know I was setting it.
I was just doing my thing.
I was doing my thing. And if I quote, set the bar high, I guess that's what I did.
I mean, excellence can't be helped.
Totoo yan.
Ganun talaga eh.
Ganun talaga.
This is me.
Ako,
Wow!
ako out of experience, let me tell you, like, let me tell you, it's not easy.
Oo,
Like sometimes
kasi
I'm like nuni-nu, tapos parang
wala.
best we've ever had.
Oo.
Ay, sorry.
Grabe kasi ang hirap nung sinet mo yung standard so high. Like,
I wasn't even
3 decades ago.
I wasn't-
Na-set na siya eh.
kasi parang 5 pa lang yata DJ.
Paano naman kami makaka-catch up eh? Parang head start eh. Medyo maano-ano eh.
At saka nung time na yun, yung parang like, the newest in technology, the transistor radio.
Uy, speaking of technology
Yeah.
parang may resurgence pala yung Walkman.
What?
Apparently. Meron na
So,
siyang
but they-
Android version.
Pero walang cassette.
Walang cassette, pero it's strictly for music. And you can, I think since it's Android, you can also stream using the device, maybe?
So, what's the difference between that and an iPod?
Well, first of all, who uses an iPod these
No.
days?
I mean,
Parang
yes.
iPod, I
Like,
guess. It's
basically,
kind of
it's
like
an
an
iPod.
iPod, yeah.
An MP3 player.
Basically.
Pero it's weird because, they phased it out because nobody was really using it
But
anymore.
you know what? In the same way na digicams used to be like dead man na yung mga tao, and then now
And they're
they're
buying
back.
it again.
And then also vinyls, diba? For a time, like
Kasi,
we got
okay.
rid of our whole vinyl collection at home, and then like it came back.
The argument with a camera, it's because, phone cameras, syempre kahit papano, mas malaki pa rin yung magagawa mo with an actual camera, right? Especially pag mga medyo high-tech.
Ah.
Pero with MP3, what you will hear from a dedicated gadget, I'm pretty sure will be the same as what you get from your phone.
I think it's because a lot of people would like to separate like their music from like their phone.
Their
Kasi
phone.
parang, you want a different device where you can save all your music and it doesn't affect like the storage of your phone for your other stuff, your other apps
Interesting.
and stuff. And also yung parang just maybe, diba like for you, ikaw yung naisip ko exact trip. And then like when you didn't have internet, you couldn't play anything because
That's
they
true.
weren't downloaded offline. And you
Right.
said that you would sometimes download to be ready for something.
Right.
But if you had like a Walkman or a separate
Just
device,
for that.
like you wouldn't need to think about, okay, I have to
Downloading.
download these things offline, yada yada yada.
No, that's
Kasi
because
nandun na siya.
yeah.
Like you just bring it and it's good to go. And the battery lasts longer. It doesn't affect the battery of the phone.
And don't get me wrong, because I was one of the people who was devastated when they phased out the iPod. Because I actually loved it. I wanted to have a separate gadget
yeah.
that's different from the phone that I'm using.
I remember
I loved having
before
an
I
iPod.
chucked my iPod, I made sure to take note of all the playlists that I
Yeah.
had just
Yep.
so I don't forget. Kasi,
Exactly.
syempre, iba na marami ng new songs. But I'm also very nostalgic dun sa, I don't know if you guys used to do this, but I remember those record stores where you could listen to CDs.
Oh yeah.
And like yung may player. And,
I miss those.
It takes me back. It
you-
takes me
You can
back.
listen first if you want to buy it.
Yes, and then yung parang may tatlong CDs dun sa isang
Yes.
Yung
record.
Tower, di ba
Tower
Tower
Records.
Records?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
You know, my very first experience there was the first time I was introduced to the Black Eyed Peas. It's like, who's this Black Eyed Peas? I was like 12.
right?
And then they told me, this is a new band. They're
Gosh.
amazing.
I remember.
Tsaka Odyssey.
Tapos may mga tinda pa silang malalaking posters. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I remember
Remember?
those. I would buy those. Oh my gosh.
yeah.
What was
Nostalgia.
the other one? So Odyssey,
Tower
Tower
Records.
Records. There was one more.
Ivory. No.
Damn, no. That's a company eh.
Ang nasa memory ko na kasi yung Tower Records. I remember I used to go to the one in Mega Mall and the one in Glorieta.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, there was one more.
What was the other one?
From Coco Hernandez.
Number 8. Number 8.
Astro, sabi ni.
Astro.
Hindi Astrovision kasi that's halo-halo na eh.
Music
That's
One.
already- Music One! Yes, Music One.
Was it Music
I
One?
think that was Music One. Yun yung kasabay ng
Tower Records.
Tower Records. Parang they were the big... Kasi Odyssey was the OG. We really had Odyssey for like... Plaka pa nun. Pero like after that, when the big franchises came out, they brought in Tower Records.
Kasi
from
I
the
remember,
US.
wasn't it?
Tinapatan ng Music One.
Tsaka parang
That's
ano
the
pa
one.
yun
Thank you,
eh.
thank you.
Parang magkasabayan siya with Power Books. Remember?
Yes.
Yes, I remember
Yes.
Power Books. Does that still exist?
Yes. There's
Power-
one in Mega Mall, I think.
Power Books.
And ang Power Books before, may CDs din.
Yun. Yeah,
You
yeah,
could
yeah.
actually buy mga opera. That's where I used to check out my like opera CDs then, Power Books.
You had opera CDs?
I still have them.
No.
Kaya pala yung
Until
One
now.
Republic mo kanina. Mm-mm.
Hindi nyo
But-
alam, nung kabataan ko, koloratura soprano.
Eh, wow.
I tell you, Chico.
Oh, so apparently Music One yung nasa Mega. Oh, so I
yun.
used to go
Music
there.
One.
Yeah, I
for
remember when I was
sure.
like maybe in high school.
It was either Tower Records or Music One at the time. Sila yung parang mag-rivals nung time.
I'm telling you, Chico, I think you and I were like, we would get along so well as kids.
Oh,
Either
yeah.
that, or we would get along while we were eating lunch in the library, and then after that, when we were around people, we'd be like, I don't know that person. So we might
very
get
very like YA
My God.
series.
Oo.
Like,
But
totally.
Actually, parang BL.
one of the two.
Yung
Parang, pag kayo lang, parang you get along so well, and
Oo,
you're like,
tapos
pag
parang like
andyan na yung mga tao, you're suddenly like, ay,
pag nandyan na yung mga ano parang like
di ko kilala yan.
I don't know you. Hindi ko kilala yan. Sino ba
I don't
yan?
like if he gets beaten up, I'm not gonna get beaten up with him.
Parang sino ba yan? O tapos bilang afterward parang, are you okay? You need me to take care of you?
The moves,
The moves yan eh.
the moves, yearn.
Oo. And then from Coco Hernandez.
Number 7. Number
Yun
7.
nga, kasi hindi ko
Di ba
ginawa
parang
yung
kakasabi
8.
mo lang?
Oo. Coco Hernandez says, sorry if you are having a hard time because the standards, maybe the standards we set were too much for you to reach. Not a diss. Maybe you're meant to be great in other things.
Okay, like we talked about kanina.
Di ba? Na parang like,
Just find what you're good at.
hindi ito eh.
Yeah.
Tapos yung at number 7 naman, from Shivana, sorry if I'm losing faith. Alam ko naman, walang ginagawang mali si Lord. Kaya lang naman ako diskumpiyado sa'yo. Kasi, hindi ko alam kung sino gumawa sa'yo. Sa ginawa ni Lord, sure ako. Pero ikaw, duda ako eh. Duda ako na hindi ka galing kay Lord.
Parang sa ibang mold ka nang galing.
Dun ka sa kabila. Eh.
Yeah. Yeah.
And from Luna,
Number 6. Number 6.
sorry kung akala mo matatalo mo ko. Mas ginaganahan kasi ako pag nauungusan.
Yeah.
Yung I actually become better when there is a challenge as
Right.
opposed to chicken feed.
Same Z's.
Like when you give me an idea that you might beat me,
Yeah.
that's when I become
Oh, yeah.
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 at my best.
Yeah, same.
for-
Because you're challenged.
Yes.
You're challenged.
Parang there's
right?
a threat.
Do you feel the same? I think we're all this. I think all three of us are the
I
same.
think in general.
Yeah, in general.
Like without naming names, if you watch Drag Race, parang yung nangyari dun sa last episode.
you
Yung parang-
you just watched it.
I watched it
Good
na.
for you.
Yung parang the really good one had a choice to go up against the weaker one and somebody who's also very good.
Yeah.
And siya parang like, I don't want to choose the weak one.
What's
you
the-
know,
parang,
what's
is
the,
that
there's a
fair?
challenge in that.
Yeah.
I want the good one. Tapos
Yeah.
yun ang pinili niya. Even though sure win na yung kung pinili niya, yung
Oh,
not as good.
yeah.
But meron tao na, no. You know, I want to beat.
That's like
The one
taking
who's
candy from a
better.
baby.
Oo,
so
parang ganon.
where's the fun in that?
Pero for me, legit rin if you choose the weaker one, just to make sure that you're sure in. I mean, I
Oo.
don't see anything wrong with that. Pero I also, parang props to you.
Oh yeah.
If-
you
But
can
like-
you can go the Lucy LaDuca route or you can
To
go
be
the
honest,
Anitra route.
To be honest, if they did not, if they did not pull Anitra's name, Spice would be gone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you think
But,
about
no,
it,
and
right?
also because Jax confirmed that Jax would have chosen
Spice.
Anitra to be safe. Yeah.
Okay. Hindi kasi nga for me, honestly, like both would be fine. I mean, it's a strategy. If you want to play the whole, I want to do this because ikaw yung katapat ko, good for you. If you want to choose the one who's weaker, that's also a technique.
But like,
But you know what? It would earn you more respect.
Yes.
So in my
Yes.
opinion, I would have done what Anitra did and picked Jax to lip sync with.
Yeah.
Only because I also know that I will beat Jax. Because judging on like the previous episodes where that person's landed on the bottom multiple times, you
Yeah.
kind of know where
If kaya
it's
mo.
going.
And
so.
the thing is, she milked that episode. You know, she's
Yeah.
flying under the radar for a while, and then she milked the heck out of that episode. And for sure, it got her a lot of people supporting her
yeah.
now.
Definitely.
Like I saw like a lot of different recounts of the
Deserve.
show, and they were all like, "Oh my gosh." I know you stand Sasha Colby, but
Yeah.
now like Anitra is gonna give her a run for her money.
Definitely, like if anyone were to like, obviously, I think everybody knows that they're like that's why nobody picked them.
Yeah,
They were like the
Those
last
are the two best.
standing.
They're the top two.
And they acknowledge that about each other as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, so definitely something exciting. But also, Mistress is a dark horse. Let's
True.
not forget about her.
Yeah, Mistress is a dark horse. Yeah.
And from Tampupu,
Number 5. Number 5.
sorry ako yung pinili niya, pero please, don't feel bad. Honestly, you weren't even an option. I don't know how I feel about that.
Wala. If you really weren't an option.
Hindi, pero I don't know if it'll make me feel better that I wasn't even in the running, or will it make me feel worse
I think-
that I wasn't even in the running.
I think it would feel better to not have been in the running to begin with. Kasi it means na, well, they didn't really beat you since you weren't in the running
Yeah.
from the jump. So
And from Forever Alone,
Number 4. Number 4.
this is the most different from all the other entries. I'm sorry I helped you with your studies when we were younger. Kasi now you own the company where I'm employed.
Ooh.
yung parang tinulungan mo, but
Sana
then
hindi
they
kita
got ahead of
tinulungan.
you.
Like now you're so successful. I should have helped you.
Yeah.
And from Wildfire,
Number 3. Number 3.
sorry na palaban. Ay, sorry. Hindi ko alam siya pala yung bago mong girlfriend. Sorry, mukha kasing luma.
Lumang tao.
Ay, sorry kasi parang inaamag na yan.
Oh no! That's terrible.
Looking crusty, dusty, and moldy.
I'm gonna use that.
Crusty, dusty, a little so musty
Literally.
and moldy.
I'm literally gonna drive down Eds and go, looking crusty, dusty, and moldy today. Talking about the billboard. Like, because it's old na, the billboard.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Anong billboard?
Basta madami.
Okay. From alias Tres.
That didn't age well.
Number 2. Number 2.
Sorry na palaban. Sorry I stayed quiet habang sinasabon ka ni boss. It wasn't my problem. And I know you wouldn't do it for me either.
Nobody wants to step in the line of fire pag ganyan na.
I mean, short of bestie kita, I'm like, why? I mean, lalo na kung meron na, kunyari, may kapalpakan ka naman talagang ginawa. I mean, like,
alam mo,
nothing short of like there was an injustice that's being done.
Yeah.
Yung kunyari, alam ko for a fact na hindi niya fault, I would
me too.
I would step up.
I
But
would say something.
other than that, kunyari yung may ginawa kang mali, sinasabon ka, I'm like, why would I step in? Like, that's your problem, you know?
Baka you step in, tas dalin mo yung lufa, tsaka yung scrub.
Ooh.
O boso, eto.
Pass. And
And the top entry, number 1. Number 1.
comes from Michael Lacuna.
Michael Lacuna says,
Sorry na palaban. Sorry to bother you, but tell my ex, your current jowa, to scrub well. Kasi baka pag nagtikiman kayo, ako yung malasahan mo.
Woo! That's the top entry.
dang!
Hey, burn. Burn.
No!
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay.
Yuck!
Oh.
The thought is terrifying.
It's terrifying.
I cannot.
Shudder.
Ugh,
Okay, what
bring the
about us?
loofah.
Ako yung kukudkud. Hindi kuskus ha, kudkud sa'yo.
Parang kailangan,
Oo.
pakuluan eh. Medyo, no.
So what about us?
Oh, sorry na palaban.
Sorry na palaban. O sige, what do we do? Yung nasabi sa atin o yung nasabi na natin?
Gosh, it's so difficult.
I don't know if I have anything. Wait.
Sorry na palaban.
How would you apologize and start a fight at the same time?
Usually, for me, yung sorry na palaban is when you apologize sincerely, tapos it's not received well, yung parang hindi pa rin, yung they refuse to accept your apology.
Okay.
And then it kind of switches to sorry na palaban. You know what I mean? Like sometimes kasi you start off being
legitimate.
sincerely apologetic. Like, I'm sorry, ganito, ganyan, ganyan. And then you try to explain yourself. But then sometimes they're so angry, they're so mad, they're so upset na they kind of dismiss your apology. Then you become like, I already said I'm sorry. I
Kasi-
don't know
okay.
like what you want from me.
Ako kasi yung, I'm not going to say sorry if palaban talaga yung nararamdaman ko. Like, I'm not the kind of person who would come up with a one-line zinger. If ever, yung sorry ko na palaban, it would be like, palaban kasi siya talaga. I'm not saying sorry. Alam mo yung so sentences na kunyari may sasabihin ka sa akin na like, oh, you did this. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, I've got receipts. Alam mo yun, I'm not really saying sorry.
Right.
Yung sorry ko, it's more like, I'm sorry, but you got your facts wrong.
Oh my gosh,
Like, I'm not really sorry.
I get
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I just realized my example ako na specific. Like in high school when my English teacher at the time like sent me out of the classroom
Yeah.
because she was so mad that I pointed out the misspelled word on her like visual thing
Yeah.
in class, yung stomach. And then I was like, and then obviously because I pointed it out, like yung katabi ko, like we were laughing and like, hindi naman ako yung nahuli niya na tumatawa yung katabi ko, but then she got upset and she was like, what's so funny? And then like, when she found out that it was her thing, her error na pinagtatawanan, galit na galit siya, and she was like, Miss Aguilon, get out!
Oh,
Like, she was
no.
so mad. But then I felt like at the time kasi, mainit talaga yung dugo niya sa akin. Like I said in school, I was usually either the favorite or like, galit sa akin.
Arch
Yung
enemy.
hindi niya ako type,
Hated.
ganun. So, that usually yun, English teacher, BV siya sa akin. So, I was like, whatever. So, I stepped out. And then, she was like, tell her na hindi siya pwedeng pumasok sa class ko unless she apologizes to me. So, when I saw her, I was like, sorry. And she was like, you're not sorry. But then to me, para kasing, what do you want? Diba? Ayusin mo yung mo. Spelling mo.
So, ganun nga, hindi nga siya sorry.
She's not sorry.
Hindi nga siya
Hindi kasi parang for me, okay, she made an error. It was funny. Then forget about it, okay? Like, diba? O di, let's all just get over it.
Yeah.
What's the point of like being so upset about it?
Because
and,
she's the English teacher and
it's
that's
so
her job.
dramatic. It's so
Or
dramatic.
you know what I would do? I would say sorry for disrupting class. I'm not going to say sorry. For
Like, I
pointing out the
didn't even
mistake.
disrupt class. I
Hindi, pero
literally
gets,
just...
like, kasi natawa yung classmate mo
Oo,
eh.
it's parang kasalanan ko pa natawa sila. Oh, ako lang yung nag-point out. Look.
Yeah. Well, for me, this happened actually very recently. I have this actor friend that frenemy. Basta we don't get along. And let's just say we both train under the same person. And so basically, parang we're starting to make amends, I guess, after all the shade that has been thrown in the past. And I see my coach, and my coach says, "Oh, Markki, this is a gift." I'm like, "Oh, a gift from who?" From this person that you aren't good with. I think
Ooh.
it's an olive branch. And I said, "Oh, that's awesome." So I open it up. Slimming tea. Apology not accepted. Shady bish.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But do you think it was deliberate?
I don't know.
Oh, I think it was pinadeliver eh.
I hate this.
Pinadeliver dun sa coach. Deliberate.
Deliberate.
Can you please deliver it?
Deliberate.
Delivered.
The Pokemon.
The Pokemon.
Buisit.
Can you please deliver it?
Get out!
I'm sorry.
Mr. Garcia, get out!
I'm sorry.
Ang shady.
Okay.
And literal, sabi ni Christine Pasha, so much tea. Like literal. na tea.
Literal tea.
Slimming
tea. Oh my God.
Okay. So there you go. Thank you for joining us. And we shall see you again tomorrow.
And guess what? Nikki is back. So stick around.
Yes.
She's up next. We'll leave you with Chris Brown and Vito. Do you mind? Only here on the Monster. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.